Evenings of sunshine, give me some rain. Give me another chance, I'm gonna grow up once again. Na, 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 na. Oh my god. Hello, Mr. Dwayne. Good morning.
Good morning.
So, how are you doing today?
I'm doing all right.
That's good. So you are all good with the worksheets? You have solved all the worksheets till now? You haven't given me the word problem worksheet yet.
The one time ones I'm still working on and everything, and
Mm-hmm.
the other one I had like 75 questions, and I'm still working on that one.
Okay, yeah. Take your time. So there will be no worksheet for. So what you can do is you can jump on the questions. If you feel like you're confident enough on one question, then you can jump on next questions. Okay.
That's what I've been basically doing is going trying to do social studies and the journals and stuff, and try to jump over to that. It's
Yeah.
confusing.
So it must have been a lot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so for the next time, so that is the reason there was no math worksheet on Monday and Tuesday. But probably today I will roll out some very basic 5 minute worksheet that you can solve in 5 minutes actually. So it won't be much toll from my side.
And plus, with me having written them all down, it's like, okay, what worksheet did I turn in? What worksheet didn't I turn in?
No, no, I understand. But the word problems are important because what this will do, this if you solve this word problems, you'll be able to solve almost all the word problems because word problems, the most difficult part in a word problem is understanding the sentence and forming equation.
If you give me a second, I got up to 29 questions on that 65 page worksheet that you gave us, and I got to look in my folders for the other ones.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's good. That's good. So now, why I give more problems than the usual thing is because some are at a good level like you can solve more problems in a day than others. So you don't need to solve all the problems, but you should have sufficient problems to solve. So you should not feel like you have less problems, right?
Uh, what was that again? I'm sorry.
What I'm saying is that at any point, what my goal is that you should not feel like you have less problems. Like if you want to solve a concept, if you want to get a hold of some concept, you should have problems, right, to solve. And that is the reason there are so many problems. But obviously, you can escape them if you are confident enough.
Yeah, I had on the one word problem. I think it wasn't one of the word problems. It was I know it was word problems. I had a problem with one because, but like I said, Miss Vantasia helped me with it.
Okay, that's good. And today too, from 2:15 to 3:15, Miss Fantasia will take the tutoring sessions for today, so you can contact her. And tomorrow I'll be taking tutoring sessions from 2:15 to 3:15, so you can contact me from tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what else do I have. Decimals, adding decimals, subtracting decimals. No, we don't want that one. I think I did one through 10, and then I did 1 through 12, and then 13 through 24. But I don't think that the 13 through 24 are not word problems.
Uh, Let me give me a second. We are talking about the big 65-page document, right?
No, the word problem ones.
No, so it is a 65-page document, right? Or which one are you talking about? The percentage word problems?
Uh, yeah, the P. What is the what percent is one
126.
126 equals 22?
Yeah, yeah, okay, okay. Okay, so till what you have solved? There are 18 problems, right?
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Uh, one through it has 1 through 10, and then it goes to 1 through 12.
Uh-huh.
But I don't think the other part that I have is part of the word problems.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. What are you saying?
I have 2.2 equals 2 and 2 tenths equals 2 and 1/5. I don't remember what page that was off of. Usually I write it, but I didn't write it on the page.
Okay, so I don't see the problem. Till 10th also, the first problem, let me be sure. The first problem is what percent of 126 is 22, right?
Yeah,
And the 10th problem is 11 is what percent of 97, right?
yeah. 46 equals 3 times 107
46 equal, uh, yeah,
equals
46.
3.
Yeah, that is the fifth problem, right?
That's number. Oh, I'm sorry. That's number 5.
Yeah. Okay, so you have problem in which question?
I didn't have no problems on it. I was just going saying what I had,
Okay,
and
okay.
then on the next sheet I have for number 1/4 equals, and it as what's the make it into a percentage or decimal. And I forgot what
Uh-huh.
sheet that was off of.
Yeah. So,
Okay, make fractions into decimals. Okay, actually it's not part of that homework.
yeah.
Okay. Um, for number I don't know if this is part of it. 13,
Sorry, which one?
2.2. I don't know if number 13 is part of the
Okay, so,
word problems.
no, it's 13 is not a word problem. So it's
He wants
just,
you to make a 2 point a decimal into a mixed fraction.
yeah, a fraction, that's it. You can make a mixed fraction or fraction. Either way is fine with me for the 13th problem. Yeah.
Okay. All right, then that maybe that one other part is part of this.
Sorry?
I said 1 through 12 is probably with this uh mixed fraction stuff.
Yeah. So 1 to 12 is converting into decimal, and then 13 to 24 is converting into fraction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. And I got that part too.
Okay, that's good. That's great.
And then on 65 page worksheet, I have 1 through 29
So
of the
1 to
question.
29 questions are done.
Yeah.
Okay. So you had any problems with that? Okay. So the questions don't have the number. So you are talking about the page.
I just went by each question and just wrote a number
Okay.
next to it as I
Okay.
was doing it.
Okay. So how do they look? Are they like easy? Are you able to solve them, or they are like difficult or mediocre? What do you think about them?
They're easy, but some of them did get a little difficult. So I
Sorry?
basically, some of them did get, some of them were easy, but some of them were also a little difficult.
Yeah, and also remember that you don't have to solve all the way down. I told you that, right? You just have to solve the decimal fraction problem because there will be ratios, there will be proportions, there will be distances, there will be unit, there will be scale models, percent, there will be everything in that, okay? So you don't have to solve everything. You just have to solve about fraction, decimals, and percentages. That's it.
Okay.
So it will be almost half. So, you don't have to solve the whole problem. Whenever you see a problem of fraction, decimal, or percent, then you solve it. Otherwise, it's fine if you don't, because I have not taught you distances and etc.
Yeah, because I know it got multiplication, divide. subtract, what's
Yeah,
greater than.
but yeah, this is help. This will be helpful for you. So this will help you in solving word problems in the exam. This will be, trust me, this will be really helpful.
Yeah, because usually with Miss Fantasia, we usually go in class. We usually after doing the work, we usually go over the homework to see if we did it right. But I know we're trying to get a bunch of stuff in.
No, so yeah, we can do word problems. Let's see. We today I think it's just you and me. So let's do word problems. We can, solve word problems and what you think about them. We did solve some of them in the class, but yeah, we can solve the
Yeah,
word
and
problem.
those ones I end up forgetting, so I had to redo them.
No, no. So that's good. So we can revise work. The problem with checking of the material is it's hard for everyone to complete the material and return it to me. You have done it, Miss Dawn have done it, but others are having problems in completing the work on PDF and then submitting back to me. So that is the reason I'm not much able to look on the works part.
Yeah, some of them I did. It was kind of hard to show my work on them.
Yeah,
So I
I
just
do
basically
understand.
gave the answer.
No, I do understand. So, you want to try some word problems with me?
Yeah, you might have to read them out because I can't. Because if I end up going into the
Yeah.
Google Classroom, I won't. I'll be
No,
knocked out.
no, it's fine. So I'll write it on Vadamo. I will write on Vadamo and let's solve. We both can solve it, okay?
Alrighty.
Let's see. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll take random questions so that you won't have any idea of what question is going to come.
What if it's 1 through 29?
Yeah, that's fine. Even if it is 1 to 29, that's fine. So go on. Can you read this?
The plastic cups at the school dance each held 2/3 cups of punch. The punch bowl holds 24 cups of punch. How many plastic cups can be filled from one bowl of punch? What question would that? What question is that for? Because I believe I did that one.
So yeah, it's fine. So in examination, you won't know which part it is, right? So this is how it will look. This will just how it will look. So what my suggestion is, let's do it together. And what you should do is take one sentence first and then another sentence, then mix the information. Okay? So you know how
Okay.
to solve a word problem, right? You solve it one sentence at a time. So what I should write first?
Uh, 2/3.
Okay, so 2/3. So for my sake, I will write 1 cup
Equals 2/3.
punch, right?
Right.
It means 1 cup can hold 2/3 of punch, right? Okay,
And it says the punch bowl holds 24 cups of punch.
yeah. So see, and now I write one bowl,
Over.
one bowl holds. You understand, right? That why I'm using equal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I need to know how many cups, plastic cups, can this bowl fill, right?
Yeah.
So
So
understand this. Yeah, so go on. So yeah, you were saying. So how do you do
are
it?
we multiplying it, figuring out what 3 and 24 can go into?
No. So
Or are we dividing?
so see, yeah, we will divide it. Why? Because imagine that if I say I have a, so whenever you are confused with the fraction or something, think of the fractions as normal numbers. So when I say that I in my bag I have, when I say in my bag I have 10 candies, and if I say you that one guy needs two candies, right? One guy can have two candies. So how many guys can I distribute my candies to?
5.
Five, right? So what you did, you divided it.
Okay.
Right. So that's what we do. Hello, Miss Fantasia. I hope you can hear me. So what happened today is it's just me and Mr. Dwayne in the class. So we are looking at some of the word problems that I gave in the earlier worksheet. Miss Fantasia, can you hear me? Okay, Mr. Dwayne, let's go on. So what you did is, so if I told you that in my bag, I
Yes, Miss
have,
Fantasia.
yeah, I saw that. So I have 10 candies, okay? And one guy can have two candies. So what you did was, in order to find that one bag can fulfill how many guys, what you did was, you divide it, right?
Yeah.
So, so whenever so the first tip to solve a word problem is write the sentences in terms of mathematics. Write one sentence in terms of mathematics. Then, if there are fractions or you are confused, imagine the problem as some simple problem like 10 candies and 2 candies, one guy, one bag, something like this, so that you will know what you are doing. So here we are dividing, right? So what we will do here is divide, right?
Yeah. 2 into 10.
So what we divide?
2 into 10.
No, in our main problem.
Oh, we divide 3 into 24.
Yeah, so 24 divided by 2 over 3, right?
Yes.
So this will be equal to how many cups? Miss Fantasia, can you hear me? Okay, and now you know how to divide this, right? Can you help me with it?
Yeah, so that'd be 24 divided by 23.
No, it's 2 over 3.
Okay, so 24 divided by 2, and then 24 divided by 3.
No, we learned about this in the class, right? What we did was, in when there is a divide, so how we write this is, so this is a sign of division, right? So what you can say is 24 is divided by 2 over 3. That's what you do, right? Whenever
Okay,
you, yeah,
so
go
you're
on.
basically so you're basically flipping it and almost like multiplying it at the same time. It'd
Yeah,
be
so
24 over 1 divided by 2 over 3.
yeah, so 24 divided by 2 over 3, I can write simply as this, right? 24 divided by 2 over 3. I can write this way, right?
Yeah.
And now we know how to, when two fractions are written in this way, we know how to divide them, right? How to divide them, Mr. Green?
So that'd be 24 divided by 2 would be 12.
No, see, so you should remember that we inverted this, right? And then multiplied it.
Yeah.
That's how we divide fractions. So we'll take another. So we'll revise We'll revise for how to divide. You should have written this in your notebook on how to divide fractions. So we did this right.
Okay, we flipped it. Okay, I see how.
Yeah.
I flipped the. I ended up putting the two thirds divided by 24 over one. So
It's
24
okay.
over one times three over two.
Yeah. So yeah. That's what you should do. Yeah. That is the correct method. So
So it'd be 36.
yeah, it will be 36. So Mr. Lin, can you do one division for me? Let's see if how comfortable you are with divisions.
But how would you get 36 cups in a punch bowl that only holds 24? So wouldn't it be turned into
Yeah.
a mixed fraction?
No, no. So what the point of the question was that a bowl holds 24 punches, right?
Yeah, 24 cups.
Yeah, 24 cups of punches. But one plastic cup can only hold 2 over 3 punches. It cannot hold one punch. Okay.
I
So
made it
2
plus.
over 3 is less than 1, right?
Okay, I get it now. I misread that. You're right,
Yeah.
36 cups.
No, it's okay. It's okay. So can you do this for me, Mr. Doing this problem? Let's do it together. What should I write now?
12 over 1
Okay. This is 12 over 1.
divided by 3 over 2
Okay, I'm sorry. This divided by 3 over 2.
equals 12 over 1 times 2 thirds.
Perfect. And how do we solve that? What is the final answer?
24 over 3
And what is 24 over 3?
equals 8.
Perfect. So what are two key learnings from this word problem is that first you have to take it one by one sentence by one sentence, and then if you are confused with fractions, then what you do is you just simply convert the fractions and think about a similar problem in normal words like 10 candies and two guys and two, something simple. Okay.
Okay. Like I said, I kind of put that into a mixed fraction. I thought it was 1 and 9/40, but if I was right, but I was wrong.
No, it's okay, it's fine. Let's try another one. Okay. Yeah, help me with it.
Harrison dog eats 3/4 pounds of dog food each day. How many days will a 20-pound bag of dog food last? So that'd be 20 over 1 divided by 3/4.
Okay, so what you want me to write? It's 20 over. Okay, it might not be division problem. Are you sure it's a division problem?
Yeah, because it's saying how much food does he eat in a day each day?
Yeah, so you're right, by the way. Yes, 20 divided by 1. Now, how to solve this?
It'd be 20 over 1 times 4 thirds.
Perfect. And what is this equal to?
It'd be 80 over 3.
Yes. Can it be reduced?
Um, no.
Yeah, it can't be reduced. So that's it. We got our answer. So it will, and if you want to convert it into a mixed fraction, you can. What you now convert this into a mixed fraction for me.
It'd be, I want to say 20. I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
26 and 4/3.
26 and 4/3, or just one, 2/3.
2/3. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So when if in a mixed fraction, the numerator is always smaller than denominator. So if you are getting a bigger numerator than denominator, it means something is wrong.
Okay, and then that's where we can put it into a mixed fraction then.
Yeah, that is the reason we are putting it into mixed fraction, because numerator was greater, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take something else. So I'm specifically taking some, mm, uh, some more difficult problem or more advanced problem maybe. So if you are not able to solve it at once, it's fine, right? So now this one is a very practical problem that we will be seeing.
Okay. I'm trying to upgrade it. If your weekly salary is $386, how much do you take home each week after deductions for taxes and retirement are made 177.56? You subtract that.
Yeah, you subtracted. That's it. Yeah, perfect. So
That
I
would
I would,
be
yeah.
103. No, um, I'm trying to.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not able to solve it by my mind, so I have to write it down.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to look where I have my answer at. Because I know I did that one too, but I'm just trying to
Okay.
figure out where it's at.
So you're tricking me, right? That's not good. But yeah, let's solve it together. It will be fun. 7 will be 0 and this will be 2. So this is 208.44. Am
Yeah,
I right?
that's question number 28.
Okay, so now we are entering into the territory when the questions will not be similar for you, right? That's good.
I understood that right away.
So now this question will not be familiar to with you. I am pretty sure about this question. Let's see.
Okay. Jonah works at a fast food restaurant with one fryer. Each basket of fries takes 1 1/5 minutes to fry. How many will it take for her to fry 3 baskets of fries? So you're multiplying it.
Yeah, you are correct. So what I multiplying?
1.5, 1.15
1.3.
times 3.
Yeah. So the answer will be 4.45.
Actually, it would be
Oh,
3.45.
it's 3.45. I'm so sorry. So you're right. Perfect. Let's take another question, shall we? So these are easier problems, right? You can solve this in a minute, right?
Yeah.
So let's take some little more advanced problem. Uh,
Okay. Christina pays $5 a month for 600 text messages. For each message over 600, she pays an extra 5 cents. How much does Christina owe if she has 242 texts? I would believe you would. It's actually a divide and a multiplication because you
yeah.
would divide. You would subtract and a multiplication. You would subtract 600 from 842.
Okay.
Then that would
And
be
and
204.
you promised me that you are not looking to the answers, right?
I never did this one, so
Yeah.
I'm not looking at the answer.
Okay. 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 842 subtracted with 600. You said right now.
Yeah, which would be 242,
Okay.
and then you multiply that by the 0.05.
Okay. So let me tell you what this is. It's, mm,
Uh,
mm,
Let me get my little notebook up, my little piece of
yeah.
paper, sketch paper.
Yeah. You should. So,
242 times 0.05, 01, 21, 32. 12.10.
Okay. So let me see if okay. It should be point 0.5. It's yeah. It is 12. See, you are correcting me, Mr. Dean. I am getting it wrong again and again. Yes, you're right. That's why I insist on doing it. $12.10. So yeah, you're right. No, so is this the answer?
Yeah, $12.10, because it would be 110, but you have to move the decimal spot over to the right 2 spaces,
Yeah,
so it come out to $12.10.
yeah. So now should we not add this $5 because she paid for this 600 messages, right?
Yeah, you should add the $5 too, before they know how much altogether she's paying. So it would come out to $17.10.
Yeah, so we should add $5, and the answer will be. So you understand why we add $5, right? Because she paid for those 600 messages too.
Yeah,
Okay. So in
I would,
all,
I would, I would have missed that.
okay. So so the best method of doing this is so your method was correct, obviously, but if you want a fail-proof method, what you do is so we have to pay for 842 messages, right? Now out of this 842 messages, 600 messages were paid in $5. So I know I have to pay $5, but what about rest of the messages? So the rest of the messages is 842 subtracted by 600, which is 242. Now for this 242 message, I have to pay 0.05 message per point 0.5. It means point 0.5 $0.05 per message, right? So in
Yeah,
this will come as 12.1. So I will know that I have to pay $5 and I have to pay $12.1, and in total I will pay $17.1. So what you do is you write every information. So this is why I insist on writing every sentences as a mathematical equation. So if you would have written the first sentence as a mathematical equation, so you would have remembered that there is a $5 extra too.
yeah. That's why I got that kind of confused me after reading the for each message over 600.
Yeah.
Like I pushed to $5. I had a way like, okay, that got nothing to do with it, but it does.
Yeah. So it's better that we write things. So let's jump to another problem, okay? Are we good with this problem, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
A green club is earning money to plant trees for anyone who will take care of them. Each tree they plant costs them $2.15. If they have earned $150, how many trees can they plant? So that basically will be 150 by divided by 2.15.
So 150 divided by $2.15. Okay. So how we divide when we see a decimal in this part, when there is a decimal in this part, what we do is, I'm telling you my method of how I do is, so I make it 215, I remove the decimal, and how many places did I free? Two places, right? So
Yeah.
I add two zeros in front of my numerator. So now the equation becomes like this, and whatever the answer I get is the answer. You can do this in the calculator because it is not very feasible in doing with, probably doing with your hand. But yeah, you can do this in your calculator.
Yeah, I don't have a calculator handy.
Okay,
Basically,
so
all of it's
I'll
done
do
by
it.
mind.
Okay, perfect. That's perfect.
430, take away. No, wait.
Probably we can write it as a fraction too. If you want to write it as a fraction, you can write it as a fraction too.
Okay, 430, 645, 860. That's one. That's two. That's three. That's four. 1075. 1290. Would be five. So 1500. Take away 1290. Will be the one, two. So it'd be 210. There's the 14, 1505, 1505, 1720, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, and be 1945, not 1935. We got 6, mm, 9, away 2100 equals 5, 6, want to say it's 69.7.
Perfect, Mr. Dwayne.
No,
So perfect.
69.007. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. So let's keep it 69, shall we? So we can, because it's about trees, right? So 0.07 trees is fine. So we can say 69 trees, right?
Yes.
Perfect, Mr. Dwayne. This is perfect. Like, I know I could not have done this faster than you did.
And I'm doing it. I'm doing it by hand.
Yeah, then that is what is fascinating to me. You did it correctly with hand, so that's good. 69. So yes, this is the answer. And let's move on to another word problem. These are like good, right? You are getting hold of word problems. Did you have any problem or difficulty in word problems generally?
I think it was just from greater to least to the greater.
Okay, so you have some problems with in them.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll take some of them. So let's solve this, and then we'll take about ordering the numbers.
The cost for a bag of Carrie's favorite candy is $2.69. How many bags of candy can Carrie buy with $20? You would divide 20 by $2.69.
Yeah, perfect, Mr. Green. Perfect. So that is 20. So we'll not actually solve this one, but can you tell me what I have to write it? What can I convert it into something else?
You convert it into a fraction,
Yeah, yeah, definitely we can
but it'd
convert it into
be
fraction.
269 into 2000.
Yeah, so yes, we can write 269 into 2000. Perfect. So yeah, after solving this, we'll get the answer, which will be correct. So let's move on to solving ordered problems. But tell me one thing: which one are you most comfortable in comparing? The among fraction. You can easily compare fraction, or you can easily compare decimals with each other, or you can easily compare fractions with each other, percentages with each other. Which among the three?
I'm better with fractions and I want to say
Decimals?
I want to say the one I have a problem with is I'm trying to. I just had it right in front of me.
Yeah. No, it's fine if what you have problem with, but I want to know
It was
what you can compare easily.
fractions are easy to kind of compare because you can figure them out a lot easier.
Okay, and
I believe it's
yeah,
the decimals ain't too bad, but
sorry,
the
are decimals easy or difficult to compare for you?
just they're pretty easy, but some of them do get a little confusing.
Okay, so if I say that which one is bigger among this, you can can you easily tell me?
Yeah, the two. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah. So can you say which one is greater amongst these two?
Yeah, the 2.69 is greater because the 6 is bigger than the 0.
Yeah. So so let's take one problem of ordering the fractions. Let me make one problem, then we'll solve this. Okay.
I think it's.
Okay, so let's write it. So we have to order them from, I'll write how will we order them. So these are the numbers. So this is not the dot. Okay, this will be the one of the difficult questions you can have in the exam. So if you will be able to solve this correctly, you will solve every ordering question correctly. Okay?
Okay, what's that last one? I only see three. It looks like 3%.
Yeah, in the last it is 3%. Yeah.
Okay.
So let me tell you the method of solving this is you take any two of them, any two which you think you are comfortable, just take any two, or anything which you think is the biggest. Any you pick any number. So which number do you pick? Just one number. Pick any number.
Um, I want to say 1/3 because that would be 33.
Okay, so one third. Okay, so let's say one. We pick one third. Now, whom do you want to compare it with?
Um,
Any number, because we will eventually compare it with everyone. So, and you can pick any number.
31/10.
Okay, 31 over 10. So, what we have to do is to convert both of them into decimals. Because so in every ordering problem, because it is very easy to compare decimals, always convert everything into decimal. Now you know how to convert 1 over 3 into decimal, right? So what is 1 over 3 in decimal?
33%.
No,
Point 33. Uh,
yeah, it is percent, but in decimal.
uh, 3.3.
It no, let's do it by our method. Okay, shall we? So 3.3, and then I
Oh,
subtract it with zero point 0.9. What? So we do it till thousands place. Okay. Then I get it again. Then I place 1 0. Then I subtract
so it'd be
point.
0.333 with the hyphen over the 3.
Yeah, with a hyphen over the 3, right? It means it is going on and on and on. Okay. So what we got
Yeah.
is 0.333 and a hyphen over 3. Now, how to convert 31 over 10?
It would be basically into a mixed decimal. You would divide 10 into 31, which would become 3.1.
Perfect. 3.1. So now what do you think? Which one is bigger? 3.1 or 0.333?
3.1 would be bigger than 0.333.
Okay. So what we do is your notebook will be bigger. So any, we can write in, we can make a right side for us. You can see this, right? So what we'll do is we'll write 3.1 at the top for now, not at very top because something might be bigger than 3.1, and we'll write 0.33 bar here. Okay,
Okay.
is that right? Right, because it is down now. Now
Yeah.
choose another number.
3% and 3.3.
No, now from now we will compare one number at a time with both of these numbers.
Oh.
We'll take one
Uh,
number and we'll compare this with both of this number. Okay.
okay, the 3%.
Okay, 3%. So what is 3% in decimal?
3 point.
So what you do is to convert percentage in decimal. What we do is we say it 3 over 100, right?
Okay, that's right. Yeah, good. So
So
it
what is
would
3
be
over 100?
.03.
Yeah, it's 0.03. So is 0.03 greater than or less than 0.333?
Less.
Yeah. So it will come down. We don't have to compare with 3.1 because if it is less than 333, we'll write it just below it. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. We are done with this. We are done with this. We are done with this. Now take another number.
.3 will be greater than 0.3.
0.3, but it will be less than 0.333.
Yeah, it'd be less than 333.
So we'll write. Okay. Now what about 0.33?
It would be equal with 0.333
Why do you think so?
because it the threes continue on, so it's going to eventually stay the same as 0.33.
No. See, this is a number and this is a number. So what I can write 0.333 is 33330, 0.33000, right?
Oh, so 333 will be greater than .33.
Yeah, you do you understand why?
Yeah, I see where you add the zeros and stuff behind it. I get it now.
Yeah. So we will place it here. Now if I tell you write the numbers from the greatest to the least, what will you write? And you have to use these numbers, okay, in the top. These numbers.
3.1. I mean, 31 over 10.
Yeah, okay. And then
And 1/3.
yes, and then
Um, 0.33.
0.33, perfect. And then
Then .3,
perfect,
and then 3%.
yes, perfect. So the key learning from here is we convert every number into decimal, and then first we compare any two of them, then we compare another number with both of them, then we take another number, then we take another and another, and that's how we solve it.
Yeah, this one was pretty much easy. But it's when you
Okay.
have like 1/3, 1/8,
Yeah,
or like
so
1/2, 3/5, 3/4. Which one's greater than? That's what confuses me.
believe me, Mr. Dwayne, yeah, and but believe me, once you convert them all into decimals, they will be easier to look at. Right. So let's compare this. So do you want to try them?
So one third would then be 0.333.
0.333 when I put a bar over it.
A hyphen over the 3.
Yeah. And what about 1 over 8?
P1.
Let's solve it together. Okay. Now what do I do?
Put it. You add a 0.
Okay. Now.
So you move your decimal point up and put 0.1. Divide 8 into 10.
Okay. Now what I write?
10 take away 8
Okay. What is the answer?
is 2.
Now
You
what I do?
add another 0
Okay. Now.
to it be 2.
Okay. Now.
2 times 8 is 16. The answer would be .04.
Okay, so the answer will be this. So the answer is this. Okay, always the question is the answer.
Yeah, but that would go out to 0.125 because if it goes to thousands.
Yeah. So that will be. So the answer for one over eight is 0.125, right?
Right.
Okay. So what about one over five? So what you are trying to, you are converting all of them into decimals, then comparing them?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So what about one over five? What is one over five?
Point two,
Okay, correct. And
and
what
then
about
7.
207?
Uh,
So let's do it together. Okay.
yeah, you gotta divide 7 into 2. You put your period behind your 2 and add a 0.
Okay, I did that.
So it'd
Now,
be 7 into 20 be 2 times.
okay,
That'd be 14.14 equals 6.
okay. Now,
Add another 0.
mm-hmm.
So 7 divided by 6 is 9. No, wait. No, 8. I'm sorry, 8.
Okay, 8.
What becomes 56.
Mm-hmm.
So you take that away, it'd be 0.04.
Okay,
You add another 0.
yeah,
So 7 into 40 is 5.
5.
So that would be 35.035. And then
So
if
we
we're
don't
only going
worry.
up to if we're only going up to thousands, we don't go no further.
Yeah, that's correct. So the answer is 0.285. Now all you have to do is compare these decimals. So let's compare them, shall we?
So I'm thinking it's going to be 0.333.
Just give me a second.
0.285.
Because I am rubbing all this in order to free some space. So what was 1 over 8? 0.125, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's compare them. So which two numbers do you want to compare first?
Well, I know 0.333 is greater than 0.285.
Okay, so this is greater than this. Okay, so I write point. Always do this no matter what, because this will give you much clarity. Okay, now which number?
And then point 2 is greater than 1.25. Because
No,
if you add zeros
yeah,
under the 2, it'd be greater.
yeah, but you have to take just one number. We take one number and we compare that number with both of them. Okay.
Or the point 2 would be under the 0.285.
Okay, so point 2 will be under 0.285. Now which number?
0.25 would be under point 2.
So now if I tell you that write the numbers from least to the greatest, what you will tell me, and answer me in this form. Okay.
0.333.
No, from least to the greatest.
From least to the greatest. 1.125.
No, you have to answer me in the upper form, the original form of the question.
Oh, I'm sorry. 1/8.
1/8,
1/5.
1/5,
2/7,
2/7,
and 1/3.
One third. Perfect, Mr. Wayne. You solved the question on your own.
Okay, I see how we're doing it now.
Okay. Now you're more comfortable in this, right?
What does the P mean?
What one?
You got FTP. What does the P stand for?
P is for percentages.
Can you tell me your percentage?
Sorry.
Can you show me a percentage problem?
Yeah. So we included this percentage, right? 3%. So percentage will be straight up. If you get all the percentage in a ordering problem, it will be very straight up. Like you just have to compare it like decimals. If you have 35%, 3%, 56.5%, and for the sake of flavor, if you add 5.2 into it. Now, if I tell you to order it, how do you? So always compare them. Always convert them into decimals. Okay.
Yep.
So let's start. Which two numbers do you want to compare?
Let's go to 35% and 5.2.
Okay. So in order to compare both of them, you need to convert this 35% into a decimal. So what will be your decimal?
0.35.
Perfect. Now 0.35 and 5.2. How do you compare them? Which one is greater?
The 5.2 is bigger than the 0.35.
So we write 5.2 here, and somewhere down the line we write 0.35. Okay. Now, take another number.
Uh, 3% would be 0.03.
Yeah, 3% will be 0.03. So where it will go?
That would go under 0.35.
Okay, perfect. Now which number? Only number left is 56.5.
56.5 would be above 5.2.
But we should convert it into, it is a percent, right?
It's a percent.
Yeah, it's a percent. It's 56.5%.
Oh, that's a mixed fraction.
No, it's a percent. Like I wanted to write. Let me write it again if it is unclear. I wanted to write it into a percent, which is 56.5%.
Oh, that would be 56.5 then.
So it's a percent, Mr. Rain. We convert percentage. See, you converted 35% into 0.35, right?
Yeah.
So you convert 56.5% into decimal, right?
Yeah.
So what it will be?
So it'd be 56.5.
No, it should be 50.565. And how we do that? See, what you did here.
Okay, I see, because there's going to be two numbers behind the decimal.
Yeah. You have to place another two numbers behind the decimal. There is already one number. You place two more numbers behind the decimal. And the answer will be 0.565.
Okay, then that would be below the 5.2.
Yes, but above whom?
It's greater than 0.35.
Yeah, so we'll write 0.565. right?
Right.
So remember this, whenever you see a decimal in a percentage, you do not treat it at any other level. So you convert it just like you converted 35%. You convert it by placing two digits uh, inside the decimal, right? You get it.
Yeah, I see what you did because it would basically be 56 over 500, so or 565 over 100. So you would move it to the left two spaces.
Yeah, yeah. It will be 560.55. Sorry, it will be 56.5 divided by 100. Okay.
And you just move the decimals over two five.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. So if I tell you to write from the least to the greatest, what you will do, and answer me in the terms of the question, how the question was there. So from the least
Be
to the greatest,
be 3%,
3%,
35%,
35%,
56.5%,
56.5%.
and 5.2.
So in the examination, do not be fooled. So that is why I took a number like 56.5 because and 5.2, because intuitively it seems like that this is 5.6 and that is just 5.2. So 5.6 will be greater than 5.2. But in reality, it is much lesser than 5.2. It is just 0.56, right?
Yeah.
So
So
you always convert
is that
it.
5.2 a percentage?
No, it's just a number, 5.2. That's it.
Okay, but if it was percentage, it would be less than 0.35.
So let's convert it into percent, 5.2%. So what this will be in decimal? 5.2%. What do you think it will be?
Point 0.052.
0.052. So it will be here somewhere, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So that's it. That's how we do. So do you have any other questions, or do you want me to solve any other type of questions? Any questions you have problem with?
Um, no, I think we went over everything, and
Yeah. So let me post some worksheets. I am posting some very small 5-minute worksheet, which you can do easily. Okay.
alrighty.
So
She kind of gave me a website to send you stuff, but
sorry.
I didn't get a chance. They sent me a website to send you like the homework, the worksheet, but
So
I had to look it over again.
I don't understand. What do you want me?
I said Miss Fantasia sent a website for we can send our homework in.
Okay. So I don't know about that. I'll talk to Miss Fantasia and see if. So I don't know about it. So I'll talk to Miss Fantasia and see if there is a website. Okay.
Yeah, I know there's a website. I gotta go back and look at it.
Okay, that's good. Okay, but yeah, you can always send me on the text too, so that's fine, and you can upload it on Google Classroom. You can use the website that Miss Fantasia gave you, so that's good.
Okay. Well, I like it better with taking a picture and sending it to you. It's easy for
Yeah,
me,
yeah, it's easiest method, so that's fine. Yeah.
and that way I can delete it.
You should not, but yes, you can. So
I'm just saying I can delete it afterwards because in Google Classroom it's saving everything, and I can't get rid of stuff that I don't need no more.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's good. So you can save your space on your phone as well. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm using my phone as my classwork.
Yeah. So I understand your problem. That's what I do too. I delete my classwork as soon as I'm done with them.
Except for the practice one where it explains stuff.
Yeah, yeah, obviously, yes. So yes, I think that's it for today. If you have anything you want to talk about, anything, we have time. It's just two of us. You can talk to me.
I'm going to try to send you the pictures of the stuff that I did do for you can have you can go over it.
Okay, that would be great. Thank you.
Alrighty, and you have a great day and stay at
You
home.
too.
Don't go out.
Yeah, I won't, and so do you. And take care, and have a very good day. Bye bye.
I, and don't pull no pranks on nobody like saying, "Oh, the coronavirus is over. You can go outside." April Fool.
Yeah, it's April Fool. So yeah, I hope no one pranks me today. Let's hope.
Yep, that's a good thing.
Yeah, and have a good Fool's Day to you, Mr. Dwayne.
All right, bye bye.
Bye bye.